know. I didn't know that this was an option. But now that it is, I'm so glad. I'm looking extra demonic, which is always a plus. Believe me, it's always a plus. Yes, it is, and I like this this imagery of me. And I also like the fact that the red on my hand is showing. Don't worry, that's not blood, that's ink. Really, I'm not a murderer. I just look like it. I'm just pretending. No, seriously, I'm a pretty peaceful person for the most part. I notice when my eyes don't open, it's just like my eyes are non-existent. It's just like I like it. I don't know if any of the other viewers like it, but I like it. It's cool. So let's see if we got gotta get more chats up. Get more chats up. Oh yes. Okay, there's my chat. So I have been uploading some videos. Some very interesting videos actually. About how, like, one live, I actually, in an ASMR live, I actually said how to summon Slenderman. And as a friend, of course, you want you want Slenderman to be your friend, obviously. Particularly, you want him to be a guardian. And so, as I said before, there's certain things that exist in different realms, okay? So the things that you might think are just concepts or folklore or some sort of things in the astral plane, otherwise the nether realm, the place where the beyond, there are things out there that are very real to them in their reality. Just because it's not in your reality does not mean that it isn't a reality someplace else. And, it's quite possible that the ideas that you have are actually something that was put there. Possibly. There's always an exception there, but, it's normally... I wonder if I could put my makeup on with this. This would be a really good challenge if I had to put on my makeup, which I don't normally wear makeup, actually. I don't normally wear any sort of makeup, except for theater. I do the theater, darling. Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. Yeah, it's cool. Actually, I've noticed it actually looks a lot cooler. Yeah, it looks a lot cooler on my other devices for some reason. But yeah, other than that, I don't really need a lot of makeup because I'm always fabulous, darling. I'm fabulous. No, I've always had very, very, very sensitive skin, and so I didn't really play with makeup all that often because it wasn't really my thing. I remember putting on a tube of lipstick and putting it on, and my mom, my aunt putting it on, and then like getting like a super dry, like my mouth looked like it had been in the desert at some point. I have now gotten a lot tougher than I was as a kid. So what I do if I'm having to do a lot of makeup is I will remove. This is a really good tip. This is a makeup tip for you. If you're wondering and you don't want to use those wipes and you don't want to use like something that's very abrasive, use coconut oil. You can get them in like pretty much big barrels. They're jars, but they look like barrels, okay? They just look like barrels to me. That's all. They just look like barrels. And yes, they're expensive, but they last a long time, so you get more bang for your buck when you buy them when you buy things in bulk. Imagine that. But and it's really good. You just put a little bit on your on a wet paper towel. And this is another life hack for you if you're wondering, oh, you know, I don't have an easy wipe, or I don't have a wipe or something. Just get some water, soak some paper towel, put it in a plastic bag. There you go, you've got instant wipes. And then you just get a plastic container, and you want to put the coconut oil in something because it's thick, it's a viscous, it will melt, but it's very much like in a butter substance. It's actually really good for you. Coconut oil, I swear by it. So if you want something that's not going to be abrasive and that's going to moisturize your skin and not dry it out, coconut oil is the best. It's the best, and it removes it really quickly. The only thing that you have to avoid is make sure that you have enough wipes, or you know, you have, if you don't have wet ones, paper towel does it, but you can just like remove your makeup, and make sure that you get the coconut oil out of your skin, because otherwise, let's say that you are going to put on makeup again, you know, it's such a slippery substance that and it clogs the pores essentially. So even though it moisturizes and is really good, and is a really good alternative to say Vaseline, or any other moisturizing lotion that you can get out there. The reason being, it's natural. Your body recognizes it as a natural product. It's not going, oh no, we don't want that. You know, it's not going, oh, what did you put on our skin? But typically what you want to do is make sure that you've removed the coconut oil, because since it clogs the skin, it's going to potentially, the makeup is not going to stick. So you're going to put on makeup, but it's just going to be like, it's not going to spread out. It's going to be in one place. Better yet, it's just not going, it's not going to be cohesive to your skin. So make sure that you wash. It's really easy to get it out of your skin if it's there, you know, but just make sure that you get it out of your skin before you put on another layer of makeup. Because I have tried it, and it's almost like, I tried putting makeup on when after I took a shower, I put coconut oil on I put coconut oil on my skin and such, you know, after a shower. And because, you know, when you with hot water and such, you're drying out your skin, and with the products that you're using, like all of the scrubs and the soaps, that's drying out your skin, as well as the hot water. So I use coconut oil to moisturize my skin. It's part of my beauty routine. It's part of my hygiene routine, so to speak. So I tried, you know, deciding, like, I decided, oh, you know, I'm gonna put on some makeup. Yeah, put on some makeup here, and I was just having fun playing with my makeup, and yeah, it wasn't sticking there for some reason. I was trying to put some eyeshadow on, and the eyeshadow was not sticking. It was like almost like it was like a light sheen. It just looked like greasy glitter is what it looked like. It didn't look very nice, so I would not suggest doing that. Don't do that. Please don't. Oh my gosh, I look like I'm dead. That's fantastic. I've always wanted to look like I was dead. I I look like this on a regular basis. What are you talking about? I always look like I've died at some point. No. Yes, I am very pale. I do recall all the photos, you know, of somebody putting the flash on, and it looked like Jesus Christ had returned. It was just like radiate. It was just like this aura around me. And no, it's not because I'm any holier than thou. It was because I was just very pale. I was a shut-in kid, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I was a weird, homeschooled, shut in. And I lived under the stairs. No, I was not Harry Potter. I wish I had lived under the stairs. That would have been fantastic. That would have been adventurous. If I had my bedroom. No, I had a regular bedroom. As normal as they come, with signs that said Dr. Five keep out, but nobody else kept out. It was great. Just a typical childhood. Would I... I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. But I am going to. Woo! It's like flooding with light. Yeah. So, speaking of Jesus Christ coming again, that was like a whole spectrum of light right there. So, yeah, and then I also uploaded some videos if you want to look. And check out some of those other things, but I did some other videos that were pretty cool. I think I uploaded like 3 videos today, maybe 2. I'm not really good with numbers, so don't quote me on that. But I posted one about how to summon Constance Hatchaway, and in case you didn't know, so I was alone at this time, okay? I was all alone, and I was on YouTube, and I heard about this. So this was done by a guy that actually worked at Disney World Haunted Mansion, and he said it was great. He was so excited. He was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so excited that I'm going to be doing this and all of that. And so little did he know that some of the employees had a little bit of a secret. It was a secret. I'm telling you, it's a secret. A great secret. What kind of secret? Well, anyway, so there was a incident where a mother and son decided to talk to the staff, and they said, the staff asked, the cast members asked, they said, how are you doing? How are you doing? How's this going? How is this going? And they said, oh, it was really, really great. I love it. It's fantastic. But that woman, the woman that was in a wedding dress that was just covered in blood, that was just a little too much for the kids. My kid is young, and I don't know about that. That's just, and they said, what are you talking about? And it's just, well, the woman with the blood on her wedding dress. They're like, there is no, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just like, what do you mean you don't know what we're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, So, as the man progressed through his career, they kind of said that there was a ghost that was a little bit of a stalker. And as you know, when you... Yeah, it's so much noise out there. So much noise. Anyway, I don't know why they have to do construction right now. Anyway, so kind of what happened with that was there was a, that is very distracting. That is very distracting. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, they're not done. Just as I think they're done, they start again. Wow. Like, I thought that they would stop, but they're not. I'm gonna have to come back. I'll come back and we'll continue this live because it's super noisy out. They're gonna be doing this for the next couple of days, weeks, I don't know.